What is up, everybody? It's me. We know that, along with my friend,
Cyber Cardinals 27.
and you know me. We're gonna talk some NFL. Going away from the wrestling for now. NFL. I haven't talked about much of the free agency and all the moves that happened. So first off, a lot of the Cowboys, the ones that have been released, have moved over to the Bears, so they can have fun with our sloppy seconds in their season. But I'm okay with the move. Roy Williams went over there, Sam Hurd and Marion Barber went over there, right?
Yeah.
So they can have their season. Only thing I'm disappointed with now is that the Cowboys still haven't picked anybody up that I know of so far. What else? And then Ocho Cinco moved over to the Patriots along with Hainsworth, who actually passed his physical. Last time he didn't pass his physical, and he went over to the Redskins. I think. Yeah. All right.
All right, yeah, and Donovan Mcnabb to the Vikings. Um, I don't know. The thing about him is he's had a lot of years already, and he's pretty much like Brett Favre, but he's not that old, so he still has a little bit of juice in him left. But he still could give him a slight chance, but I'm not seeing that much of it.
Yeah, I don't. I agree. I don't really. I guess it's a good change, and like I guess maybe the Redskins didn't really want McNabb, and they do have a young quarterback they drafted. What's his name?
Um,
I know who you're talking about though. Yeah, they drafted a young quarterback. I don't really pay attention to the Redskins, so if anybody knows, just comment and tell me. But I don't think it's good for their season, the Redskins, unless they're gonna pick up somebody else, or if they haven't picked up somebody already. We're just going off a little bit of few things that's happened in this free agent frenzy. So McNabb going to the Vikings, I guess it's better than having Jackson start in the Vikings if that's what they're planning on doing. I still think it's gonna be a bust, just like with Favre. Everybody thought they were gonna do good, and yeah, what's next?
the Reggie Bush to the Dolphins.
Reggie Bush to the Dolphins.
Well, the Dolphins already have a really good running game, so just adding him to it kind of makes them better with that in that genre. But I don't know. In my opinion, I think it was kind of a bad move since Saints they don't have all great
oh yeah, the
running
Saints.
backs.
The Saints picked up Darren Sproles. I forgot about that.
Oh
The
really?
Saints picked up Darren Sproles, kind of to replace.
Oh yeah, that was a bad move. If I was the Chargers, I would have kept him.
Yeah, it was actually Drew Brees. I remember they said like I guess it was written on the NFL that that Drew Brees actually talked to Darren Sproles and said he actually told him to come over here for a championship, like they're gonna win again.
Hmm.
So I don't know. But I guess that's replacing. But like you said, with the Dolphins, they have I don't know if they still have Ricky Williams, but they have
Ronnie Brown.
Ronnie Brown, and now they got Reggie Bush who can do really extreme in the backfield, and they're more of like a running team, so I think it's perfect fit for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's actually a really good move, but probably not for
Not for the Saints.
the Saints. Well, Darren Sproles is good. I just don't think they'll fit their kind of offensive scheme.
He's better as a backup though, because he's one of those people that once you wear the whole defense down, then since he's so small and fast, he can run right through them.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. But don't they have a running back, Saints, like a starter? I forget his name. I'm not sure. But like I said, Darren Sproles, I don't think it'll fit their kind of scheme because I don't know, they could go either way. All right, what's next?
Right.
Oh,
Todd Heap and Kevin Kolb to Cardinals.
so Kevin Kolb was traded from the Eagles to the Cardinals, and they were talking about this for a while. Definitely boosts up the Cardinals game, and they also got Todd Heap, who's former Baltimore Raven. They had a release to cut for cap, I think. I'm not sure. But especially having him now and Kevin Cobb's got receivers like Larry Fitzgerald to throw to. I think they're gonna have a good season. That was a good move. In the Eagles, now they have the backup Vince Young, which we'll talk about in a little bit. So they really kind of fixed their thing, and basically both teams got what they wanted. So I think they also traded for a cornerback. What's his name? Yeah, also has a brother. I forget his name, but it was a cornerback.
Who was it on?
Cardinals.
Brother.
They have the same last names. Starts with a C.
I don't
I
know.
forget his name. I'm sorry. If you know, comment down below. I keep up with most of the teams. But what's next?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Vince Young. Yeah, Vince Young and
namni ausughma to the Eagles.
Eagles.
I mean, the Eagles. They did, I can't agree. They did make a good move by signing namni ausughma, but Vince Young, he's kind of on the fence about. They're kind of on the fence about that because with the just the way he's been over the years, you can't really predict what he's gonna do next. And I mean, just me, I wouldn't start him as a starter.
Yeah, they're probably not. They got Michael Vick.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But the only thing I don't like, I am not a particular fan of the Eagles being Cowboys, and Vince Young was in Texas, and they're gonna be selling, like you said, they're gonna be selling a lot of Eagles jerseys now. Pisses me off. And I don't particularly like the Eagles since now they're growing good with the free agency. They're actually overhyping this too much to where I think the season's not going to be that good.
I mean, like you've seen over the years where teams get all these good players from like the draft or free agency or whatever, and within the next year, then they don't perform as much as they expected them to.
Yeah. So that's enough of the Eagles. I'm done. Peyton Manning, he signed a cheaper deal to open up more cap so they can spend more on the Colts,
Yeah.
and that's a good thing to do. And
Yeah, something in fact that John Elway did a while back with his last few seasons with the Broncos, and turned out to be a good move by him.
yeah, so hopefully I'm a fan of the Colts, so maybe they'll pick up some people they need, and really cool if Peyton Manning to do that.
Matt Hasselbeck to the Titans.
I'm sorry, Beaumont, but I do not like this move of Matt Hasselbeck to the Titans. I'm kind of a fan of the Titans, sort of, and if they're planning on using Matt as a starter, which they probably are, because I don't see who else they have on there. Do they still call him whatever the hell his name is?
As far as I know, they still do, but
Yeah,
I'm not for
but
sure.
I just don't think Matt Hassel. I think, in my opinion, Matt Hasselbeck's kind of overrated. I know he went to. I was actually rooting for him in the Super Bowl when they went against the Steelers a while back. I just don't think it's good for the Titans.
I mean, after that, he started getting more injuries, and that threw off his game. And now, I don't think he'll be able to perform like he used to.
That's what I think too.
Okay. In my opinion, Patriots picking up Chad Ochocinco is probably a bad move
Are you sure?
because, well, I mean, he's always had a reputation for having a cocky attitude, and with that,
Ochocinco. He changed his name to Ochocinco. That's true.
yeah, and I mean, with that, might create some problems in the way that.
Well, enough problems with fucking Patriots caught cheating. What else problems could they have?
No, I mean, as far as the way that
I hate the Patriots.
as their head coaches, the way he does things. I mean, he tries to have everybody even have an even position at like not having to hire.
What about the Justin Bieber of the NFL? It's Tom Brady. He's such a whiny baby all the time. Now they have two whiners, kind of. Ochocinco's not a whiner, I guess. He just complains because he thinks he's the best and shit and cockiness. Well, he's good. I like Ochocinco. And even I think it's a good move for the Patriots picking him up. Even though you said he's cocky, he's gonna
Wait,
be good.
who's the other receiver they have? They don't have Randy Moss anymore.
Oh yeah, where did Randy Moss go?
I think he's anywhere.
I don't know. I thought. Oh yeah.
Last I knew, he was with the Vikings, but.
Oh yeah. Where the fuck is he at now? I don't know. But I think it's a good move. The only thing I don't agree on is fucking Hainsworth. Dude, he's a buzz. They paid him like $100 million on the Redskins. He didn't do shit.
Hainsworth is just a fucking waste of space and money.
That's true.
He just needs to quit while he still can.
So, only additional comments I gotta make is the Cowboys need to pick somebody up in this fucking free agency. Somebody.
Yeah.
Really, I don't really know what we need. I know we got rid of like Will Williams and Mary Barber to make cap room. We just need somebody because we're letting the Eagles pick up everybody. And if I know, like I said, they're not gonna have a good season, but if somehow they do, we're gonna get fucked. And that's all I know. And
I'm hoping the Broncos we get someone decent. I mean, I've noticed through the last few years we always get the like the hand-me-down players like that used to be good, and then now that they're not as good anymore, then they decide to trade them away just to see if they'll give them another chance with our team. But I want someone that hopefully can really bring us up.
yeah, what would you think it'd be on like offensive defensive wise? I already know you got Tim Tebow, who's a future fucking player. Like I'm talking about, he's gonna rule the game a bit. Like whenever he's the starter.
I mean, we have kind of decent receivers right now, but
Yeah, you might miss for some reason.
but yeah, we could use another receiver and another tight end. Also, as far as defense goes, we're pretty good on the cornerbacks. We need another safety, and probably let's see who else.
Well, I already know you got Dawkins. You got what's the fuck that dude named that fucking beast that runs around? Yeah, he's a defensive end.
Oh, you mean Elvis Dumerville?
Elvis Dumas, yeah. And then,
Yeah, I mean he's good for the outs. Oh yeah, he's good for the defensive end and outside linebacker. But we need someone that can penetrate through the middle.
oh yeah, like coming from the Vikings, but they got both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fucking rule.
I mean that's usually good for stopping the running game. Since they're right there in the middle, they can slap it.
Yeah. And another thing I want to add, Texans. Well, actually, there's one thing I forgot. You told me this. Cowboys were actually working. What's his name? I can't pronounce it. You're gonna pronounce it. The cornerback that was the Eagles.
Namni, Ausughma.
Yeah, that guy. I can't say the name. Cowboys were close to a fucking deal with him, and they couldn't cut it for some reason. And he wanted to go to the Eagles. Big mistake, motherfucker. I'm sorry. I just really don't like the Eagles. But yeah, the Texans also were in the running for that too, and they needed him big time because our secondary lacked so much last year. I really think secondary is really what we need to go to another level. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's pretty much all we wanted to talk about. Just a little NFL talk. Is there anything as stuff progresses in the NFL, we closer to preseason, we'll talk about more stuff, or I will, depending on who's here. But yeah, drop your comments, leave comments about what we said, or what you think about your team and your thoughts, or make a bit of response. Peace.